look at this Lions offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Boy, 175 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Oh, fighting off the defender. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one a first down pickup of 8.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets into the 30-yard line.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made here at the 36. So from the 36 now, first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. From the 23, this is second and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the...
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. They'll get it across midfield down to the 49.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 14-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together.
So here's Goff and the Lions. Down 31-28. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They juked him, and they work this well upfield across the 45. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Here's 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So out now come the Lions. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Give Uchenna Nwosu the credit for the stuff. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Man open, here is Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's a 14-yard touchdown run.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of bursts.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the snap, turns around, tosses it to
like
the tailback.
Like an egg underhand.
Yeah, like an egg underhand, really with 2 hands. And a pitch, usually like you're running an option-type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes end over end like a field goal.
Yeah, where you turn it over, make sure that thumb turns down, and the ball flips end over end slowly and delicately to your running back.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Offense set to go to work, 2-0 on the young season. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. He had the game to end all games last week, did he not? I mean, every time. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. There he goes, right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Able to slither by, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. They'll try to run this one in. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there, being able to run the ball and set the tone. What if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game, and try and get the ball in the end zone?
I was just going to ask you that same thing. Maybe use that run now to set up the pass, right?
I would think so, because the run has been very effective for them.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Here comes third and the length of the football. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll try the air now with Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 2nd and a couple. Now they'll run on the draw. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 112 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is think.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the open. So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Spins by. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 31 yards there and a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of... Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Since emerging from the locker room at intermission, he's looked pretty sharp. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second down at 6 now from the 42. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 37. Now this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this.
He's got a man, complete. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And Detroit getting set to go now. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about... They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 9. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And some space here. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week,
Many perks have multiple tiers, from bronze to silver to gold. The higher the tier, the greater the gameplay boost you'll receive.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Offense ready to get rolling again. 3-0 are they on the new season. Shifts past him, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Ooh, with a juke. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A beautiful fake. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Goff. A slant to Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a victory.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Here's Goff. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running.
Now Goff on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Back to throw. Goff. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Now Goff. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
127 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's second down. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Goff now to throw. And in for the Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it. And there's
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Now look out. He's to the 20.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, It took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. 7 yards there and a first down. From the gun, here's Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be second down. Goff now looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Good footwork at the 30. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Robert Quinn in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack to the 27-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and a few inches. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get them home free. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Detroit, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Lions offense ready to get back into gear. 4-0 through the first month of the season. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Powers through. There he goes, right side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. The Lions at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 15. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. With his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play, but sometimes it's okay to dream big, because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front.
And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. On second down, they'll run it here. Nifty move, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's a give up the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, they'll run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Wow, 213 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout. If they hurry, we'll see. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. stays on his feet. And then he goes with a juke. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly Well,
we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. So here are the Lions to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Good footwork at the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you... So here come the Lions now. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly...
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And this will wind up the Lions' 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Fancy footwork at the 45. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
J.C. Horn, really nice defensive effort. He'll get the tackle for loss.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes him successful.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Lions have got it on cruise control.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I I'd say most defensive coaches would think Pat.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
The Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
The Lions offense set to take over. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
J.C. Horn up to make the tackle.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner.
And Detroit back in possession of the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, what a juke into space. Oh, good move. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Lions,
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Offense ready to take over here for the first time at 5-0 into the month. This one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 33 and a first. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here on the road. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
77 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Gets past one man. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. A little juke. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Gets around him. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
2nd down and 3.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Dancing away at the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
My, oh, my. 237 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. To the 43, 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November...
There he goes, right side.
Now he's loose again.
Shifts by him. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Lions will extend their lead in the... the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. So here are the Lions to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, what a move. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
How did he stay on his feet? And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got... And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're...
To throw on second down is gone. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Now it's gone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Goff now on second down. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. First target, first catch, and a first down. To the air again, Goff. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Out of the gun. Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. On second down, here's Goff. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far. But 2nd and 13 here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Goff throwing again. Touchdown! Marvin Jones with career touchdown number 60.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the time. So out now come the Lions. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Slot man moves right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
A nice little juke. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. It's second and goal back to the 8-yard line now. Goff now looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Here's Goff. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Dances by him. And another juke. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Right back to him on first down. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. There he goes again, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only...
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this won't be enough. A good, secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Detroit, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year.
Earn skill points by leveling up, and then spend them on a skill group of your choice. When you upgrade a skill group, the player ratings within that group will increase.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The Lions offense about ready to get going. They are 6-0 here to start the year. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
And he was, in a word, unreal a week ago.
The game of his life is how he put it. And man, was he magnificent in that one.
In motion, the tight end. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Goff. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year.
And the Lions are on the board.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play.
Adafe Owe there on the tackle. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Now 3rd down and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
The Lions now taking over late in this 1st half.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Now he's into the clear again, and he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards on the ground.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say
the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. So we reach halftime, and
well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
So here are the Lions to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting, as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
3rd and 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, nice move. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now he's loose again.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 38 yards.
And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has been a touchdown. On 1st down, Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And in for the Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their...
And Detroit getting set to go now.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, have...
Goff on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Back to throw. It's complete to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Marvin Jones with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going.
So here come the Lions now.
And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn.
On first down, it's gone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Goff going to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They're going to look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This is 2nd and 8.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, look at the juke.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is,
on one of those high-end sports cars, what's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this guy.
Tonight, from
the Lions offense ready to get going here, 7-0 on the year. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their fifth-year running back.
And if you look back to last week, typically we think about him and how important he is to the run game. But last week, very active in the passing attack, and it just goes to show how versatile he is. You can ask him to do just about anything, and he'll be successful.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Fights through, and now a crease. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. 14 yards. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer, as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. The throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Again, Goff. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten him down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
They'll try again. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. The Lions offense set to take over. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Now they try the right side here. They juked him. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets through and now an opening. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So here are the Lions to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. On the ground is Mitchell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10, and in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So out now come the Lions. Now a first down throw. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Able to slither by. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 242 yards for him on the ground, as this has been a night to remember to this point. They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Touchdown! James Mitchell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Throwing again is Goff.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend. Another shot now for this Lions offense.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A solid stiff arm.
And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
They'll try and run this. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really close.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your...
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses,
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the LA Chargers. Lions offense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule. And they are led by this man in his 5th season at running back.
And what I've liked about his game throughout his career, his vision, his instincts, and then his decisiveness. When he sees an opening occur, he takes full advantage of it, gets right to it, and usually picks up nice yardage.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. A gain of 3, second down.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Ooh, with a juke. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions have moved out in front. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. From his goal line here, Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
155 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He gets away from 1. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A beautiful touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 35 yards.
And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions.
Williams, a man in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Nifty move. And out across midfield down to the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 45 yards.
And the Lions will add on to their...
So here come the Lions now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And Detroit getting set to go now.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Dancing away at the there he goes, right side.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 75 yards.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this
today. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Lions offense getting going here for the first time. 9-0 now with their most recent victory. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now off to the races down the right side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So here are the Lions to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Right back to him on 1st down. Down the right sideline. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 209 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Oh, good move. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They'll start on the ground here on first down. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Gets past one man, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Options galore here, second and a few inches.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance. 4 first half.
The Lions now taking over late in this first half.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
3rd and 5.
Here's a give up the middle. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
The Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. A little juke. Still fighting. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now a handoff looking right. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We've seen him. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Gets around him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they try the right side here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determined.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 10 yards out. And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three. The Lions offense set to take over. On first and 10, Goff. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, first and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Throwing now, Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Down the left sideline.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So out now come the Lions.
And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. There he goes, left side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for the Lions, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile,